We are live. What's good, YouTube universe? Fizzleman1, Fizzleman signing in like always. We here Fizz and Friends Gaming. We lit for another banger game here in Madden Stars. We got this 2021 season coming through with a Sunday night prime time in week 4. We got the Eagles. If you don't know what Madden Stars is, we have real life superstars you see in front of you, real people, and then we have the game you're about to see as well. History on this game. This is our 4th season here in this season, and be real with you, the Eagles is a smashing team when it comes to making it to the playoffs. They haven't made it to the Super Bowl like the real life Eagles in our world, Madden Stars, but in real life Eagles, they are a Super Bowl, so they have that in their background. Therefore, in that background, the Eagles in our world last year, we had the Eagles make it to the NFC Championship, but they didn't really win. They lost to the Chicago Bears, where the Chicago Bears is this league right now Super Bowl champion Chicago Bears, as the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions in this world. So we always talk about both sides, real life and that. So we have the 49ers, who in real life made it to the Super Bowl but didn't go and win. Coming into this game, speaking briefly, they are here going against, in our world, a conference competitor, champion, Eagles, or you say, where the 49ers didn't really made a big buzz after picking us up. This is our Burt team that picked us up undrafted, as this Madden Stars came from Jarvis Rose and Ronnie Ray connected franchise mode. So just know where we coming from is a long journey, but they didn't really have a buzz. So going from that buzz, coming from this buzz, we've been subbed from that year too. That first year, we were snubbed from making it to the playoffs, but it's all good. Years after that, I don't really care. They just didn't go nowhere, and right now, they looking like they ain't going nowhere with Big Bank Shard as the leader. We have Big Bank Shard going in for the 49ers just to play me, Jarvis Rose, Jarvis and the Jets, and Ronnie Ray, Ronnie and the Dolphins, just to play him. And then he's gonna do a transfer in the next coming of weeks to another team. You'll see that probably in primetime games coming later in the season, but this primetime game, he's here for the 49ers. Going into that, that's Big Banks. He, in the results, like what I could say, the record is accurate. The stats going into this game that you're about to see is not real. It's not accurate. You know, so these are not really Big Bank's numbers or Big Bank's team. He's the spirit of the team, is what I'm trying to say. Big Bank Shard is the spirit of the team. So that's where we're going with this matchup. I'm just gonna make y'all run with me because I just peeped. I think there was a little bitty malfunction I have to take care of real quick. Y'all just gonna run with me real quick. It's a brief setting. No, wrong setting. Give y'all a sneak. Right now we're going all pro with this matchup, but every matchup is all pro during the regular season anyway. If you're going, we base it off of difficulty as well this season, next 4 weeks, based off of how your record is progressing, will be how the difficulty will be. So you go trash, you will definitely go all the way back to pro. You get me? So you will be in pro at all times going into that. You feel me? We're gonna take a little big walk. You feel me? I hope y'all can take this walk with me. I'm giving y'all a big glimpse coming that Madden Stars is coming soon with Madden News Day. You feel me? Before week 5, so check out that. Before week 5, Thursday night, Madden Stars is coming through for this. But this is a little brief segment just to say we had to start all over. If you don't know, Madden Stars 2 is because I had to make a whole new league and everything. And that's what the case was. I'm taking a brief journey to get everything right for Big Banks. I forgot to do it, but we lit anyway, so let's just do it. And it's just a good brief because it just letting y'all know what's been going on the last couple of games from week 4, having the results that y'all seeing, the numbers ain't that they did from previous weeks, or it's not real, man. That's not what we produce, but the results of their record is real. So it's just all about getting the W's over here. It's not, we don't care about the stats and numbers no more. Stats and numbers, shout out to Fizzleman and Madden right there, that's me. Feel me? He the host coming through for, Madden Newsday. So check out that, you feel me? Now we're getting back to what we started. Probably got to do everything over. And yes, the Eagles are 3-0. They not like their real life competitors. Their real life self is not the same. You feel me? But there is top division as well, just like the real life Eagles. So that's a good thing. And like I said, the Eagles took this one, so this should be a matchup going through. You feel me? It's a big bark right now going into this game. But we gotta get it right for you guys. It's only right. It's only right. You feel me? See, this is not what I want to do, but y'all might not never see this game. So bust it, dog. And my dog, right? Big Banks in here. He's kind of secretly showing you his playbook going into this program. Everything is right. This game is ready to go, and just to give y'all a good glimpse, this is brought to you by EA Sports YouTube, Fizz and Friends Gaming, Fizzleman Picks Lounge. We here, Fizzleman Picks. Yes, the 49ers. I'm rocking with the 49ers as well in this game, even though they are 0-3 with the 3-0 Eagles coming in town. And this just should be a good one overall. And without further ado, let Big Banks take control. Big Banks is about to take control of this game. Primetime action. He's focused. He's ready. 0-3 San Francisco 49ers. 3-0 Philadelphia Eagles. This is gonna be a good one. Let it rock.
Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers taking on Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you start to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A 7-yard
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and long. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. Philadelphia gets ready on offense behind Carson Wentz, the number 2 pick back in 2016 out of North Dakota State.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Eric, the numbers for Sanders last week: 18 carries, 71 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Wentz. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
This is 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
A 4-yard.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guaranteeing it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Sanders, the ball carrier. He's across.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up second.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
26, Tevin.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
To the 49-yard.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
At the 29-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. 21. Here we go.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. On the screen, this is Coleman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sense that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 8 catches, 91 yards.
And most teams mark down big plays as ones that gain 10 yards or more.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Tevin Coleman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this 1st quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now left side on the swing pass. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Wins to throw again. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Sanders with a 1st down carry, but he's going to be stopped up behind the line. A loss of a couple there.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
And goal at the 3-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niners 7, Eagles nothing.
Wentz now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was hoping to get that to John Hightower, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Here's Wentz to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this 1st half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the 1st half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Niner offense coming back out there. Tevin Coleman leading the way. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners. And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles' defense able to hold. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was hoping to get that to John Hightower. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try to run with Sanders. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Roosevelt Nix, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Well, it was 2nd and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard lines, and the same result had he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down.
George Kittle is easily one of the elite tight ends in the NFL. Back-to-back seasons of 88 and 85 catches. We just saw another one right there. Anytime he lines up on the field, you better treat him as a primary receiver and make sure you have a second guy in the vicinity to try and cover him.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 11. To throw is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. 11 yards there, first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Third and 6.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
3-yard line.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his second touchdown on the season. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own.
Getting set for the next drive, the tight end, Zach Ertz. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time, and that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
Being chased out left. He'll run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
18-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And certainly not the greatest of punts there. This will get out of bounds right at their own 40-yard line.
40-yard line.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. Taking it right down Broadway.
In your face!
Mostert hit and he drops the ball. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. So that, Charles, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
It's a gain of
10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Shotgun now for Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of
They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and unforced the incompletion.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Wentz now on first down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Kinlaw in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. Wentz's throw taken in by Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Is 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Wentz. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's going to get this inside the 30. An Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz.
A gain of 12.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Wentz again. And he finds the tight end Rodgers. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
This is 3rd down.
Again, it's Wentz. And he's got Rodgers. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, they'll throw with Wentz to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
2nd down and goal. Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. John Hightower with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles are back within a score. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Jerick McKinnon now to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it was Jimmy Garoppolo who was brilliant in that first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
Wentz's pass.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
On the play.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
3rd down.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Sanders, the ball.
Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Sanders. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Sanders. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And his throw here's incomplete. He was hoping to get that to John Hightower. And it's 3rd down. Incomplete. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly.
17 yards.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Jr. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Wentz to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Gain of 3 yards.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the 1st down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in Q3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Wentz. That's complete to Ward. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
Brought down at the
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He'll get this to Ward.
Wentz's
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 13-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Gain of 6.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
What was that, right?
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Wentz's pass.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 49ers' 15-yard line.
A give running left. It's Sanders. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Miles Sanders, the
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
complete.
3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
At their own 23-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. And the throw there going to be incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. But down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it, and it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Miles Sanders.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was hoping to get that to John Hightower, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Ward there defensively.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
He was brought down.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Sanders. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Down at the 2-yard line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and...
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Jordan Reed has it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Handoff, it's McKinnon. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here again is McKinnon. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
He was brought down.
And they're going to speed things up here. They run once more with McKinnon. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jarek McKinnon, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers get a score closer.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This taken in about 4 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback in a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
A gain of a yard.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Garoppolo now. And that is intercepted by the Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Intercepted by the Eagles.
Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 11-yard line.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Javon Kinlaw able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Left side here to Sanders. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
To return is Taylor. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
48-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down. Draw play, Garoppolo gives to Mostert. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
So much of the 49ers' success last season was due to tight end George Kittle, the NFL's all-pro tight end in 2019. If you want to start a debate, ask the question, is he the best tight end in the game, or is it Kansas City's Travis Kelce? Maybe they're 1A and 1B. In any event, Kittle had 107 catches last season, his 2nd straight 1,000-yard season, and he's a threat anywhere on the field, especially as you get closer to the goal line.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down right around the 37.
Miles Sanders.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a carry for Sanders. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
And he connects with Ertz. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Eagles first down.
Into the red zone. Wentz. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Brandon Ayuk. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. 1-yard line. There's Garoppolo to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So a risky move that does not pay off. And, Charles, you take it from the defensive perspective. They had to be a little offended there that they even tried to go for it back inside their own 20.
Highly offended. And they took the ball away and gave it to their offense in a great situation. But when you look at this thing in total, when you start taking chances like that, you know what that means? You have to take more chances later, right? When you don't convert, that just means you got to double down on it. So we can see this thing pile up as we go on.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. John Hightower, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over.
Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Wentz on the bootleg. And he finds the tight end Rodgers. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
To Richard Rodgers. A gain of 6.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
To
Deshaun Jackson. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And he rifles one incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Kevin Coleman, the ball carrier.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
For a 49er 1st down.
And Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in 1st downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And a short gain down to about the 33. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses crosses over out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
19-yard line.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Nate Gehring. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
At the 16-yard line.
Another run here with Sanders. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and it happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Eagles. Tonight's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Eagles, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.